Dear students, today I am here with a summary of bestseller. If you are an avid reader, you know what a bestseller is. And for those who are unaware, let me tell you that a bestseller is a book that is sold the most. It's read the most, it's circulated the most. Why? Because the plot is so interesting that it pulls the readers all across the world to read it and it becomes a bestseller. This story is written by O. Henry. He is a renowned author and I'm so much in admiration for the author because his stories have an unexceptional twist at the end. So this story begins when the author is heading to Pittsburgh in the chair car. What's a chair car? Well, it's a train that doesn't have berths. It has chairs. For example, in India, we have Shatabdi Express and Vande Bharat. These tend to be expensive than the normal trains, so you'd see that the author mentions in the story that the people around him belong to a class. The ladies are so conscious of their dress and hair that they do not allow the passengers to open the windows of the train. The author is busy observing all this when all of a sudden he spots an old acquaintance of his who's reading a bestseller, The Rose Lady and Trevelyan. His name is John A. Pescud. He's a traveling salesman who works for Cambria Steelworks, which is a plate glass company. Plate glass is used for windows, shop fronts, and mirrors. After exchanging pleasantries, the two get involved into discussion on life, business, romance, and popular fiction. On being asked by the narrator about the professional growth, Pescud states that within a couple of years, his salary had been raised twice and he has been to different places selling plate glass. All of a sudden, Pescud diverts the conversation on the bestsellers and remarks that he disliked them. He mentions that instead of reflecting real life where people make it a point to get married to somebody with the same social status as theirs, these books typically narrate the story of man of lower status wooing and marrying a woman of exceptional beauty, riches, and social status. Their stories are rather unconvincing. This prompts the narrator to ask Pescud about his own romance, as if he was waiting for an opportunity. Pescud shares the detailed story of his love, which has a happy ending in marriage. Pescud says he met his lady love on board a train. He was so fascinated by her beauty that he followed her, won over her heart, convinced her rigid father, and eventually married her. All of this happened when he was going to Cincinnati on a business trip. He saw the girl and was so fascinated that he followed her from station to station, forgetting all about his business trip. The chase continued till Virginia, where he saw the girl being received by her father. Pescud saw them entering an extremely big white house. He found out that the house was owned by a belted Earl, Colonel Allen. Earl is a British man who holds a high social position. On the third day, Pescud happened to meet the girl, and her name was Jessie. In the course of conversation, he got to know that her father was status conscious and he might not like a commoner trying to woo his daughter. Filled with confidence, Pescud met the old man the next day. Soon he got the colonel laughing heartily with his amazing conversation. Within 6 months, he managed to marry Jessie. By the time Pescud's story finished, the train had reached Coketown. When the author remarked that there wasn't much scope of getting many customers in such a small town, Pescud revealed that he was not going there for business. He was going there to get some petunia flowers and cuttings for his beloved wife. Petunia flowers are among the easiest annual flowers to grow. A glimpse of a pot with petunias in one of the windows had reminded Jessie of the petunias that she used to grow in Virginia. The narrator was truly amused, and as Pescud got off the train, he smiled to himself and wished good luck to this Trevelyan for getting the petunias for his princess. Just like the hero of the bestseller, Pescud was reading when the narrator spotted him. That's all for today. In case of any doubts or queries, you can drop us a message on Instagram, or you can also drop them in the comment section below. I'll revert to them as soon as possible. See you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.